This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by BikeAllTheWay.com. There have been roughly 15 winners, it looks like. Our 15 Free Staters have won their primaries in state legislative races. I want to name a few more and give you a little bit more of my take on what's going on. Greg Serby of Nashua wins. He's a Free Stater. Looks like he needed to beat one other candidate, and it looks like he beat two other candidates. Keith Murphy, who's a Free Stater in Bedford, appears to be either winning or already won. He needed to beat two candidates, and it appears he has beaten three. That's his second run for state rep. John Maltz, also a Free Stater, wins an uncontested state rep primary in Hillsborough District 27. That's the Hudson area east of Nashua. FIJET activist Dick Marple loses by about 30 votes in his primary. Now, I'm not positive that Dick is a Free Stater, but I believe he may have joined the Free State Project before New Hampshire was chosen. There were two state reps who joined the project while they were sitting reps before 2003. He was a state rep up until 2004 and has been trying to get back in since. I think that's his second or possibly third attempt at getting back in. He's a Republican. Merrimack District 12, all three of the Republicans in that race, I think in the Concord area, all three of the Republicans in that race are former Ron Paul activists. Not Free Staters, but former Ron Paul activists. At least two of them are. I think all three. You may know one of them, Garrett Ian. I have a lot more results to report, but I think I'm going to take them to the podcast from here on out. I have a podcast at RidleyReport.podomatic.com. Again, RidleyReport.podomatic.com. What else? Oh yeah, there's other results, of course, that I've posted as previous videos earlier today, so you may want to scroll back and see some of the earlier clips. Of course, I'm reporting mostly on the stuff that the mainstream press is not reporting on because it's too small. There are other dramatic races, of course, taking place that are bigger, which the mainstream press is effectively covering. Let's see, what else? Nope, I can't think of anything else to mention. But I will tell you that this edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by BikeAllTheWay.com. You may know Muhammad already, the young man who is biking across America for your liberty. You can support him and watch him by visiting BikeAllTheWay.com. BikeAllTheWay.com.